Hey, what's up, guys? It's been a while since I kind of sat down and kind of gave y'all some tutorials and whatnot. Got a formation I'm kind of using today. Has a lot of good in it if you use it right. Now, let me bounce out of here real quick. I want to show y'all the plays. Kind of go into it. Try not to do too much shit in practice mode, but player abilities. We're not going to use abilities here. Or yeah, you can, but so I don't do too much shit in practice mode. For the most part, um, come out in it first. You want to make sure that your best receiver is your number two receiver. I just feel like in game that's going to work a lot better for you guys because I feel like the wide receiver number two has a little bit more flexibility in terms of the packages where you can put them at in certain sets. I don't know. It just makes sense, right? You can see right here on my depth chart, I am using Jimmy G over O'Connell strictly because of the hidden traits that I went to view. I mean, straightforward, there's not too much of a differential between them, but when it came down to the hidden traits, um, Jimmy had some ideals, whereas O'Connell had trigger happy. So you want to try to use a quarterback that doesn't have negative pass traits that are hidden. You'll have to go view those from the main roster depth chart. Um, as far as that goes, like I said, just put your fastest receiver at number one. Doesn't have to have a lot of stamina because even if he gasses out, the number three will come replace him, so it'll be fine. Just want to make sure that your best receiver is number two. Okay, that's really the main key point. Um, Debating on probably making Hooper my starting tight end. Does have a better stiff arm. And he does have a better release. So we might actually make that adjustment. All right, so let's go ahead and lock that in. 6'4", 254. All right. But what you want to do is a specific package that I like to use in this is going to be the dual tight end package. Most people, they come out in their little strong closes and whatnot, and they try to put their fastest running back at fullback, and it becomes too predictable in terms of I mean, we just sent nobody DM'd me. I can send. I wasn't aware of that. Anyways, you want to use 2 tight ends. Like the only thing that I set was the other thing, so I don't know. All right, so again, you want to open up with this flanker drive post. All right, this should work up against any defense.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
The main thing you want to do is you want to put a wheel route over there. Sometimes, like if they come out in like a strong set, I'm not sure if I flip it in practice mode, they'll do that. They'll do that. Okay, so it's fine.
11.
Put a wheel route. And then you want to put a
21. I got you.
And then you'll motion him over. Now, against this specific set, I'm probably not going to be able to run that route, but it should be fine. So I'll just smart route with him. It should look like that. So what you're going to do is you're going to read, bro, I'm third in the division, bro. Like my shit is not going to matter. I didn't cheat for anybody. Like I'm not making playoffs. I'm pretty much accepted to that. People do weird things and say weird things, but obviously you want to read the Adams route first as your quick read, and then sometimes users they'll kind of coagulate over there in that area and they'll try to pick up on the wheel route. If they pick up on the wheel route, then you can dump it off to the running back on the out route. Sometimes like you don't even need to necessarily run him deep. You could just run like a short in route if they're playing off coverage, or if they're playing tight, you can kind of prolong it with a smart route just to delay them from trying to cover anything coming across the backside of the field. So come right there, simple dump off to the running back. Man, I ain't gonna make no fucking playoffs, bro. It doesn't matter what my record is. There's too many teams in the AFC that have better records. I'm not making playoffs. The teams that are there are pretty much going to be a lot. Now, some of them, I think they do play each other. But I think the teams that are left are pretty much a lot.
Hey, gun.
And you got, the Steelers and the Browns. They basically, I think the Browns is winning that division. Steelers is at the bottom, but they're both basically going to make it. So they're basically going to be locked. Then you have the Patriots and the Dolphins. They're basically locks because of their records. And then you have you. So that's 5 teams right there. So then you have Jags, who's winning the AFC South. That's 6 teams. And then that last spot, it really is going to come down to the heads-to-heads. And the Bills, yeah. Like I said, I'm not making playoffs. It would have to be a miracle for me to make playoffs. Someone have a shitty day at the office. All right, so again, just going to get back into it.
12, fellas, here we go.
All right, try to see. AI always plays these things so stupid. Probably might actually just run a deep dig route. I think that would be better. Run it like that. Yeah, that is a little bit better. And I could just throw it back in. Trying to see if I can do something different with that receiver on the backside. If I run the
21.
dig,
I got you.
come off of that, I could probably. What could I do? I want that
11.
What route could I flip? Because I don't want Jacob's route And if I put another rat right behind it, I don't want them to level together. I want them to be like separate. And then I don't want to pull any defenders. Like if I'm going to run that big route to Adams, I want it to be open. So I could probably jump quick out and this. Oh my God, it's open.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 21, 21. Wait,
I don't know why they run 3-man in random plays.
here we go, here we go.
That's dumb. So again, like I said, just really depends. Like if he's pressed down, you can run the drag.
21,
They want to
21.
run that wheel behind it.
Hey, gun, gun.
Since I'm gonna have that running back running that out route. So those two will mesh. I could actually run it like that.
Man.
Most of the time, you'll take the check down the underneath route until they try to use or lurk it or whatever.
I got you, I got you. Flag!
And then see how he's off?
12,
He's
12.
off. I could run the dig.
Wait,
And then go for the user catch.
hey, gun, gun. 21, 21. Here we go.
Close. He's got two defenders to the outside. Sorry, so if it's two defenders to the outside,
Two. Hey, alert! Alert!
you could run like a double mesh right there. This is sometimes you got to play with it a little bit based off what you see. Like if I see
65, 65.
I can run out route, I can do it like that. But the only thing is, I'd have to do something with the running back. I might have to block a running back in this situation.
13, 13.
I just had that dig coming across the backside if I don't like. I should have threw it the circle. I could have threw it to either one instead though. I know I got it on random plays, so it's making you guess a little bit. So he's like in some type of cover 4, cover 2, maybe. Playing deep zone, so yeah. Let me do this against the actual defenses that people will run. So obviously you want to
I
get
got
it
you, I
clear
got
out.
you. 11, 11, 11. 11,
In most cases, wheel routes. Eat that. So if it's cover 0, you're gonna have to block a running back. If it's a blitz, you can't run 5 routes.
Hey, gun, gun.
You're
Wait,
just
wait,
gonna
wait.
have to improvise.
11, 11. Say hut.
Just gotta find a way to get that. Might have to run a deep
Here we
route.
go, here we go, here we go. 21, 21. I got you, I got you. 1, Omaha. Say hut.
There you go. Usually cover 1, cover 0.
Here we go, here we go.
Some 2-man situations, the wheel route
12, fellas, here we go.
does beat those.
6, 6. Hey, gun, gun.
They're constantly blitzing. You want to make sure you're blocking the running back. That way you have time to make that read. Just kind of pick your tendencies, your opponent's tendencies off. If they're blitzing, you're obviously going to have to block one. It doesn't matter. You're going to have to block one.
21, 21. Stay hot.
That'll give you enough time to make the read off the cut. Don't max protect.
Here we go.
Max protect used to be good,
21, 21.
but it fucking sucks this year. Other play I'm working on a little bit. This one really just kind of read off the depth of the cornerback. If he's off, you can run like a deep dig, do a little press. You could run it like that, so he'll be like more of a drive under. And like I said, if they're blitzing, you're obviously going to have to block them. It's not a part of your read progression.
11, 11.
But a lot of these plays are just going to be built off of your tight end motion to the other side. It's a blitz. You have to block one, so. But it's just something to kind of play with. I'm gonna play some regs, see if I can find some new ways to kind of fabricate it a little bit. But I'm gonna move Mayer to tight end number 2 just because of I think Hoover has a little bit better stamina and he has better awareness for targeting on his blocks, which I definitely need. You always jumping on me, bro. You're white. You happy, bro? I feel like I had something else too. It sucked we got rid of Hall, man. That dude was good for me. It's like literally we just have Bennett, Hobbs, and Jones. I'm not sure if we still got Faison. So we'll have 25, 24, 26 next year on the age. But they'll all be 90 plus speed. Do you know who's under contract? Wish there was a way to look at this shit. Because it might be able to. About to find out. Usually you could tell your team on draft based off of their contracts and who they got on roster. Then you got to consider your future reserve contracts. Not sure if they'll put that on the site though. It doesn't have their thing. 1, 2. And then we still got David Agoa. And he's young. He's pretty young. He's from the NFL International Player Project. So maybe he makes the team next year. I don't know who Cornell Armstrong is. He's old. He's a veteran. Anthony Brown Jr. from Oregon. Well, they just be signing folks and don't be saying shit to nobody. You know who Anthony Brown Jr. is? He's 6'1", 223 quarterback from Oregon. And maybe that's their backup plan if we don't get another quarterback, I guess. Harrison Bryant, 230-pound tight end. How do they call him a blocking tight end if he's only 230 pounds? So that face in. We got DJ Fluker. He's 33, bro. Like, got co-fathering, you know. Got Jaden Grant, a little undersized safety. Tariq McAllister, 180 pounds. Ugh. Marquand McCall, that's a nose. McCormick, Jalen McKenzie, little young tackle. They got Nesta J back on their roster. They got Ellerson Smith, Snowden. You got Dalton Wagner. Wilkerson, Terry Byron Young. Okay, so our unrestricted free agents is Bolton, Carter, Grossu. We're really not losing anybody. So Jacob Johnson. There's no unrestricted, so they're basically off the team. So let me go look by position, and I can see where we weak at. We got one center. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, apparently we got Sam Webb back, which is all right, I guess. But clearly we not going into the season with 6 corners. Ain't no way. Definitely need to get an upgrade there. Faison's too old. We've got defensive ends. Like, we got a lot of defensive ends. We got the International Player Project, David Agoa, Max Crosby, Kuntz, Narius Robinson, Ellerson Smith, Charles Snowden, Tyreek, play either or, inside or out. I think we solid at defensive tackle. We got Adam Butler, Matthew Butler, John Jenkins, Marquand McCall, Nesta J, Christian Wilkins, and Byron Young. We good there. We got Dylan Parham. I'm not sure what we're gonna do on the other side. I don't know who these dudes are. They young and they ain't got no experience. We might address the guard position. Linebackers, Butler, Burney, Diablo, Masterson, Malga, Spillane. We might not touch the linebackers, I'm not sure. Quarterbacks, we have Anthony Brown, Gardner Minshew, and Aiden O'Connell. I need to do some research on Anthony Brown Jr. Because I feel like we need wide receivers too. Look at Anthony Brown. He played on the Ravens, didn't he? Or did he just play on them in preseason? He's 25. He was in Boston College and Oregon. Now I gotta do research on this motherfucker. I'm gonna back out of here real quick. I think he's on the Ravens, right? It's not listed there. Oh, bro, they got him. Ooh, he'll be a project. They got him as a 57, but he got a little bit more mobility than Aiden had. Can he throw the ball? That's all I care less what his ratings are. He got no type of nothing. Oblivious. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna use help. Well, we'll see when next year comes. I'm gonna play some regs. Bet. What? Buddy. Bet. Bet.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Oh, and how about this? An onside kick to start the game. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Second and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. From the 23, here's a second down and 9. Prescott.
Still working on that one.
Like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on third and 9. Throwing, Prescott. He'll find Lamb, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That third down conversion good for 23. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Pollard. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Pollard again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. This Raider defense not giving in. They'll try to hold once more on third and goal. Now here's Pollard. And this time he is in. Tony Pollard. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are on the board first here in Vegas. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. It's caught. And it's 8-0. So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-0.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Garoppolo going to lead the Raiders up here first and 10 at their own 22.
Go ahead.
On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
12. I got it.
In motion is Austin Hooper. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
11.
On second down, here's Garoppolo. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they will take over at the
That way
29-yard
before
line.
it didn't register my button.
Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were in nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
They'll run the end around. This is Cooks. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I'm not sure what you'd call a trick play, but he definitely showed some imagination there. I wouldn't be surprised if they want to come back and show this play a few more times before this one is over.
To throw is Prescott. His throw incomplete.
Good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Here's Prescott. And he's caught. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now Prescott. Here's a screen now for Pollard. Touchdown! Tony Pollard. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns. They've got
Eagle man downfield, but
right now.
whatever.
Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
They're going to try and run. And he is in to make it 16-0. I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage because, remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play.
Stop playing with his phone.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Garoppolo now. He's got his target. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
21.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. Here's back-to-back catches for Davante Adams. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. On first down, Garoppolo. And it's complete to Adams. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Davante Adams, 38 yards. And the Raiders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And they'll try a little razzle-dazzle. And he is in for the 2 points. And they're back within his scores. The lead's cut to 8. Well, they're down only 1 score, still first half. But they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Now Prescott. Swing this out for Pollard. Oh, look at the juke. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's Prescott. Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Prescott now on 2nd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through the completion there. Now a drive to start with great field position is facing 4th down.
4th down, Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Ferguson. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles, if you remember. Now Garoppolo lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Prescott now after the fumble recovery. That's in the hands of Gallup over the middle. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Prescott now. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Jerry Tillery running in there and setting him down.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Back-to-back great plays defensively. Get the sack on 1st and goal. A great job in coverage there. All of a sudden, they're looking at 3rd and goal from fullback the way they started.
And the really good play callers look ahead and down and distance sequence. Now he's got to backtrack a little bit and go maybe off his play sheet to try and dial something up here.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Now Prescott on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Raider D, they get the football back. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Garoppolo's going to change the play. Now Garoppolo throwing on 2nd. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. See what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And will find the open man. That's complete. And they work this way up the field across the 45. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Throwing now is Garoppolo. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. So 8 yards on the completion there. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for the quarterbacks.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. That is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jacoby Myers as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Garoppolo going to stay on the field with the Raider offense. They'll go for 2. And they'll try a little razzle-dazzle. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guy.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. And we'll still have time for one play before the half, as this will be fair caught and brought out to the 25.
Here we go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
11.
And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. On the return, here comes Amir Abdullah. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Now a dump off here complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. And now they're in the hurry up. In motion is Austin Hooper. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Garoppolo changing the play. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Garoppolo on 1st down. Here's Tucker complete on the right side. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
21. Here we go. 2. I got you. Hey, alert. Hey, hot.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick 6.
Hey, that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step?
And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago and threw the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window.
On the intercept, Garoppolo for the third time. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, 47. 46.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And his throw is going to be incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? Make your defense mad. If they got you the football, gave you a great opportunity, you got to cash in and get some points.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field. He's got him incomplete. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Garoppolo going to change the look here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A pass complete downfield to Renfro. And they work this right outfield across the 45. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now they'll audible to something else.
Hey, gun.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's second down.
Here we go.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Hey, alert!
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends.
Here we go.
Now it's 2nd and 6.
Two.
Garoppolo now. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Here we go.
To throw is Garoppolo. Touchdown Raiders. Trey Tucker 31 yards. And the Raiders have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth. Garoppolo going to stay on the field with the Raider offense. They'll go for two. They'll look to throw. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Raiders 24.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Cowboys are able to recover. The fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Hey, kill! 47!
To throw is Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the fourth quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Pollard will take it up the gut. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover, because one more score, and this game's over.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets them down to the 6-yard line.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
They'll run with Pollard. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
If you're going to keep these guys out of the end zone, you've got to be able to commit to stopping the run, and that's a nice job there getting the safeties involved in run support.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Going to run again here with Pollard. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Here's a quick throw by Dak, complete out wide. Touchdown, Cowboys! Brandon Cooks from 6 yards away. And the Cowboys have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
Here go 46, 46. 46.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball on a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Trey Tucker with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Raiders get a bit closer. Garoppolo going to stay on the field with the Raider offense. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw, and they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Well, Prescott here to throw. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores, you know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end, but this one falls incomplete.
And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, you can't help but have flashbacks to the fourth quarter of Super Bowl 54. Emmanuel Sanders overthrown, and that was a similar tough throw there. Another one he'd love to have back, but another one he'd take a shot at, too.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. This is caught. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. Here's 1st and goal. Jacobs will cross the line. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders. And now the Raiders will face an important two-point conversion attempt here. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the two-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. So with under 30 seconds to play, this is the game right here. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got two more to use here in the final stages. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Throwing here, Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Oh, man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Prescott now. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth-quarter lead. So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Here we go.
One final try now for Garoppolo. Open man, that's Renfro. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. This is 1st and 10.
11. 11. 11.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. That one into the hands of Adams downfield. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And as this defense walks off the field,
You win some, you lose some. Can't win them all. Gotta air it out when you're playing behind. Had to change the game plan a little bit just so I could score. Just wasn't getting the defensive adjustments in fast enough. Put it in too fast, it doesn't recognize that you input certain things.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Miami Dolphins. And wow, a gamble here right off the bat, an onside kick to begin the game. And the Dolphins are going to recover. Well, there's two sides to every coin.
Appreciate it.
Get the onside kick to start the game. Want a boost, but you don't get it. And now your back's against the wall a little bit.
You're exactly right. You nailed it perfectly. And so many ways to go at it when you're on the road. You think to yourself, well, if we start on defense, we blitz them early, try and create a big play. If we start on offense, we throw the big pass downfield. In this case, they said, forget all of that. Let's do it on special teams and try and catch them off guard with an onside kick unsuccessfully.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. That to us signaling to change things up. On first down, Tagovailoa. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. So first and goal from the 9-yard line.
That's another Dolphins.
Here's Tua. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
Tua sets up to pass it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taken at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped to the 17. Garoppolo going to lead the Raiders up here first and 10 at their own 17-yard line. In motion is Austin Hooper. On first down, Garoppolo. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. In motion is Austin Hooper. Here's Garoppolo on first and 10. That one's complete out to Michael Mayer. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Meanwhile, Garoppolo's throw into the hands of Hooper. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the Dolphins' 28-yard line.
11, 21. 1, Omaha.
Garoppolo looks to throw. This one hauled in. Again, it's Hooper. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. With the way that they're moving the ball now.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on second and 16.
I got you. 12, here we go. That's it.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. That's caught by Chosen. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Looking to pass. Tua. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin.
On play action. Here's Tua. That's swung out to Mostert. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. After 7-0 on the A Sports. 2nd quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football. A couple of 1st downs, has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Tua getting it quickly out to Waddle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 46. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. 20, 5, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 46 yards. And the Dolphins have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, 1st quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
Garoppolo's going to change the play. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He'll let this go for Adams. And that is incomplete.
Well, they have that one sniffed out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Now it's 2nd and 10. 65. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. Touchdown! Hunter Renfrow, 45 yards. And the Raiders are back within a score. Garoppolo going to stay on the field with the Raider offense. They'll go for 2. Now they'll change things up. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Boy, they're down only one score. Still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. Now, strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 45. On 1st down, they go with Mostert again. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A run with Mostert up the middle. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert with his second touchdown here in this first half. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Racing to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Trey Tucker, 84 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. Garoppolo looking to throw for it. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. Boy, still a half plus to play, but it is a 2-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you got no shot then.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 30.
From the gun, it's Tua. To the left side and take it in by Chosen. Touchdown, Dolphins. Robbie Chosen, 35 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. This is caught by Tucker. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one. Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Feels like we're getting caught in between here because any completions on first and second down, now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Well, Tua is going to change things up. Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. And his throw is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Give him 12 yards there. The Dolphins have a first down.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action. Now it's Tua. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That's good for 28 yards. Off of play action. Tucker by Loa. Caught. It's chosen. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. And they'll bring the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add.
Oh, I hate people with custom playbooks like that, bro. Like, damn, you already got the Dolphins, now you need custom playbook on top of it. Jesus. Dude got like every fucking money play in the game and then fucking bullshit.
at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Well, we thought this could get interesting. Here's interesting, an onside kick to start this thing. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. So an onside kick failed in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Down to about the 37.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Second down, here's Hurts. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Here we go now on first and goal. Here's Hurts to throw. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. It's complete, and he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. Abdullah's going to stay put, and the drive will start at the 25. Garoppolo going to lead the Raiders up here first and 10 at their 25-yard line. 11. In motion is Austin Hooper. Garoppolo changing the play. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now they'll change things around before the snap. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Well, that's not the way you want to start. First pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
Second and 15. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's incomplete.
That's the first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Oh my God, yeah.
They go for it on fourth down, and my goodness.
Playing the GDA today. It's not. Shouldn't be missing wide open throws like that.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Miami Dolphins.
Oh, and how about this? An onside kick to start the game.
And the Dolphins are going to recover. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. Three tight ends are out there. Two and a throw right away.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill, 38 yards. And the Dolphins will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script, because so many teams script their opening possessions.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And the Raiders have got it. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that you don't like that call on the opening drive of the game.
It's a very strong limb that you're out on right now. Okay, hey, look, the game between college and the NFL continues to creep closer, but that is
now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins.
All right, EA, we're not doing this tonight. We're not doing this bullshit tonight. Come on now. Be a fair game. Challenge shit, motherfucker was down.
We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the LA Chargers.
And wow, a gamble here right off the bat, an onside kick to begin the game.
And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Herbert changing things up. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Herbert. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 36 yards on the play. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't,
But it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Justin Herbert looking to pass. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
I don't think either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there. Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Gerald Everett, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. That was a big throw right there on 3rd and goal.
And the defense has to be prepared for you to throw the ball on 3rd and goal. Because really, 2nd down, 2nd and goal, that's your play action time, and you're not sure whether they're going to run it or throw it. 3rd down, you're usually sure they're probably going to pass it. Even more impressive that they got it done. And on the opening drive of the game.
Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. And Garoppolo going to lead the Raiders up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And Jacobs is going to have a Raiders 1st down as the tackle made up around the 33-yard line. And now an audible here into something else. Adams, the man in motion left. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
In motion is Austin Hooper. Back to the air on 2nd. It's Garoppolo. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And the tight end goes in motion left. Jacobs going to try the middle, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Kenneth Murray leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to change the look here. play fake here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. In motion is Austin Hooper. Now Garoppolo. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. He's got his target. That's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Garoppolo now. And that one going to come up short. No throw. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Trey Tucker from a yard out. And the Raiders are an extra point away from drawing level. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender. But you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. Able to push his way through. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. First down, and they stick with Eckler.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Here's Herbert. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Herbert now. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the 1st down, even throwing the football.
And no move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this. They snap it to Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs. On 1st down, Garoppolo. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops.
Down the numbers. There he goes. Down the right sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown pass of this 1st half. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Garoppolo going to stay on the field with the Raider offense. They'll go for 2. And they'll try a little razzle-dazzle. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. Pushes him aside at the 45. And the Raiders have recovered. Well, they just scored, they got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
And quickly, they get to the line. Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Open man, that's Renfro. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. To the sideline and incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the 1st half. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Throwing
Give him the
quickly there,
flag.
but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's got to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. Garoppolo to try again on second down. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Michael Davis. And the Chargers are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
Man, come on, Madden.
A big play there just before halftime. 45 yards. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Shit should be picked.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And this one is right down Broadway. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. 1 second, all that remains. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And got his man complete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis operating gun, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Here's Tucker. A solid stiff arm. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Garoppolo's going to change the play. They'll look to throw here on first down. And his throw here's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and now them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in position to dictate to the offense.
A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 36. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. And they'll run with Tucker. And he's got room. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. He got 29 yards that time. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Open man, it's Mayer in the end zone for the Raiders touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you've taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
They'll try the right side with Eckler. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And they'll send the tight end Everett in motion. Play action. It's Herbert. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Herbert. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into 4th down.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Back to throw here, Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll start the drive here with an end around. And now the rookie's free. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Can't play run defense from cover 0, bro.
His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Raiders are able to stretch out their lead. Garoppolo going to stay on the field with the Raider offense. They'll go for 2. And they'll try a little razzle-dazzle. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover.
It's just I wouldn't even say it's much of a chess match as much as it is checkers, bro. It's like people just stay on one thing the whole fucking game, regardless if it's working or not. They just stay in it. I don't get it. They don't try to adjust or nothing. They just feel like, hey, I'm gonna keep running this. Eventually it'll work, right? RNG will help me eventually. Hopefully college isn't like that. Hopefully college fixes the mistakes that Madden has been making over the years. Probably the best thing they can do is,
EA Sports coverage
first of all,
of the National
take away
Football League
custom
is on the
playbooks.
air. Today we've got a
Take
fun
that shit out of the
AFC
game. They should
matchup
not put
on
custom
tap
playbooks in
as it'll be
college.
the Houston
That
Texans
should be game
taking on
breaking.
the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway here in Las Vegas. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
White. I got this.
Right away, here's Garoppolo to throw it. That one complete to Trey Tucker. Powering his way forward. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. It's a gain of 34.
Well, it's pretty simple. One thing you don't want to see defensively, on the very first snap of the game, some guy running freely we just saw there.
Heck of a start for this offense, no doubt. They run. It's Tucker. There he goes, left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Trey Tucker, 51 yards. And the Raiders go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead.
21. One, Omaha.
Garoppolo looking to throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they wait for the 2, they don't get it.
If we had $1 for every time we heard a team talk about explosive plays and how valuable they are, we probably wouldn't have to work very much. And we just saw a big one there. And then they tried to go explosive again, going for 2.
Yeah, is that a little too risky, you think? Just kick the extra point?
You know, I'm all about getting points, and if I feel good about my kicker, I go ahead and do that. But with that ball at the 2-yard line, going for 2, I think it's awfully tempting for teams nowadays.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Singletary again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards to the loss, 2nd and 12.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack.
Touchdown, Texans. Dalton Schultz, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it up, and he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. Powers through. Down at the 25.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Right back to Singletary on second down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring out the third down.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
On third down, they go with Singletary. Oh, great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. Takedown from 13 yards out. And the Texans add 6 to their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And this return will net positive as it gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident with it.
A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Garoppolo changing the play.
21, here we go. Hey, alert!
And now they'll shift things around.
Two.
Snap comes in 1. Garoppolo. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw. Now, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
It certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the third time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead.
11.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Raiders trying on 4th down, but to no avail. And this Texans defense stands tall. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Stroud now on 1st and 10. And the Raiders have got him. Janoris Robinson. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Stroud's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Singletary here running out of the gun. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. They go right back to Singletary. It's a room to maneuver. And good vision there as it's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 47 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 45-yard line. He'll get this to Devin Singletary out of the backfield. So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. That's good for a Texan 1st down, a 12-yard pickup. And Stroud now to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. Remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take that type of a play, didn't it?
Stroud on 3rd down now. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And all the gamble fails. It's incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. The defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we work.
I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Garoppolo going to change the look here. Now Garoppolo throwing on 2nd. That's to the veteran tight end, Austin Hooper. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
12. 21. Here we go.
Garoppolo on first down. It's swung down wide to Jacobs. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. The Raiders try to move quickly, try to get everybody back to the line.
At the Texans' 34-yard line.
Flag! Hey, alert! 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 Dick!
Now Garoppolo. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Here we go.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Garoppolo again. And he's caught. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 21, 21. Here we go.
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. This will be caught by Brown. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Stroud to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1st and 10, it's Stroud. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Raiders force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. We're holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half. Those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. The 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
Hey, go, go.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Derek Stingley puts it. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings us one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Caught left side. Here's Dill. They're really going to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. Here's Singletary. And he will maneuver his way down about the 7. Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave him with a long 4th and goal. So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will extend their lead here to 17-6. So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a first-and-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you come up, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Garoppolo's going to change the play.
Hey, gun.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Now they'll audible to something else.
65. 13.
Here's Garoppolo to throw.
PI.
His throw incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
White.
Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they got it right across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Wilson Adams in motion left. A first run for the backup Abdullah. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the record. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
White.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
11.
32-yard line.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo.
Right in front of him. Yeah, no. You're cheating at
Just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
21.
In motion is Austin Hooper. Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2. A dead ball for Abdullah. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Adams, the man in motion left. They'll try and run with Abdullah. But he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st down, Garoppolo. He goes underneath to Abdullah. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th.
Here we go.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26.
Six. I got you.
Garoppolo looks to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Hunter Renfrow, 26 yards. And the Raiders have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone as a two-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the 4th. And the
Come on.
the Texans hands team recovers. give this to Singletary running right. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 79 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is second and less than a yard. Meanwhile, Stroud's throw taken in by Collins. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, 36 yards. And the Texans are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. Stroud's going to try to throw for the
That's called a pick.
He will get into the end zone, so the lead stretches from 9 up to 11.
Fucking game ball.
And up 2 scores late. No clue why you do this here, but they're going to go for the onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it.
They want you to lose. They want you to lose.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
21. Here we go.
Garoppolo now. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Trey Tucker. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Raiders have cut it back within a score. And now the Raiders will face an important two-point conversion attempt here. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone as a two-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the fourth. And the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here.
Get the fucking ball!
Texans hands team recovers. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read. And was dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
He's got his man Schultz coming across the formation. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. It'll buy some time right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. One of the bigger plays of the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. A give up the middle to Singletary. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they're trying to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure joy after that play.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Here we go, first and goal. Back to throw, Garoppolo. This is caught.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
21.
Garoppolo to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Trey Tucker, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Raiders are an extra point away from going back on top here in the fourth. To throw is Garoppolo. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jalen Petrie picks it off. Now this one setting up for a great finish, all tied in the fourth as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Here's first and 10. Now Stroud. Escaping the pressure right. Into the hands of Singletary. And just not a ton of room to work with. They'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. On the give, this is Singletary.
Well, that sets up a big third down. Now the decision has to be, do you run it here and play with OT, or do you go ahead and press it downfield?
Here's Stroud. Taking a shot for Dell here. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
But this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
That was a quick 4 seconds.
And look at this. They're going to try an onside kick to begin overtime. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. Well, they went with the ultimate element of surprise there, trying the onside kick to start OT, and it backfires.
Not just element of surprise. How about element of hubris? I mean, that is unbelievable because the odds of getting an onside kick are small to begin with. And to give up your opportunity to ever possess the football that way, if you don't get it, that is absolutely huge. Didn't work, but boy, what a gamble.
Bilal Nichols there on the stop. Short gain there to start overtime.
Almost a tester play, wasn't it? Wanted to see if the guys on defense were going to fit the gaps the correct way, because we're in overtime. So it's not just...
And down he goes. Brought down Raiders snap. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
The lessons will continue. This rookie, he's got to learn how to read situations just a little bit better. That far behind the line, he's got to find a way to get rid of the football and not take the sack, whether it's with his legs or just throwing it away.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merritt. And the Raiders are going to have it with a chance to win the game here in overtime. He had the interception woes in regulation, and now they carry over into overtime. And on the other side, CD, all they need is a field goal to win it.
I'm glad you pointed that out, Brandon, because he has not been sharp all game long. He's been rather loose with some of his passes, and this one might cost him the ball game.
Garoppolo changing the play. They go play action here on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Once that ball was popped in the air, you could almost hear the silence, the collective breath being held here in the stadium.
Let's be honest about it. We both came out of our chairs, didn't we? All right, anytime you see the ball in the air like that, there is that collective rise, the crowd holding its breath. And boy, oh boy, the moment of truth as it comes down. Man, that was something.
Everything magnified here in overtime. Garoppolo there on target to Adams. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. Throw left side, pulled in by Tucker. Touchdown!
Jeez. Jimmy G, bro, you good doing this shit for me, man. Appreciate you. Good comeback. A little upset we weren't recovering some of those onsides. Started switching to that, I used the 4-3-6-1, but had a couple where the 3-4 odd seemed to be better given the circumstances. I think I might use it a little bit more. Ooh, good pancake, bro. It's like I moved Hooper to starting tight end, bro. He's a better blocker than Mayer was. That's what I've been missing, people getting pancakes. That's what I want to get, man. 94 speed. There shouldn't be defensive ends running down the field with them. We need to have separation like we did on that one. A couple of them, I couldn't get into my adjustments fast enough. I think I got them off that time, but this is... Crosby being unblocked. Suppose the 4-3-6-1, just Crosby just comes screaming. Started using run throws. Probably could have actually threw that outside, maybe. kind of learned from that one. I thought he was going to try to run a slant inside. Came back to it though. With that third sitting over, I did send the pressure so it could force him to throw it a little bit quicker. I think I did pretty good on that backside coverage. The click on. It's that. This is the 3-4 odd run defense I've been using. Seems to be pretty. It's good versus like those zone splits and stuff. I don't have many highlights I wanted to see, but again, there's a 3-4 odd. He's trying to run a zone split. And the good thing about this, I'm going to kind of key in on it, because I have the safety playing an inside quarter on the backside because he diagnoses the run. When you put a match zone in the box and it's an actual run, not like an RPO or anything, he's going to play the run. So you can see the safety coming off the backside to take the crack block, and that's fine as long as he's, crack block isn't going on the field to take somebody else out. We good. Man on man is really concept of playing run defense. And then that basically allows the user or whoever, the assignment and man on the running back, instead of him trying to play that run fit, as you see, my user is the free safety. He's not necessarily in a run fit, so I'm just waiting. But as you can see, the linebacker that's in man on the running back, he's not getting engaged with anybody. He's just kind of following out in front of the run. That's what you call like a +1 defense, He'll stay right out in front and just basically spy the running back to wherever he goes. So it's pretty solid for run defense. Outside, inside. I'm kind of using it a lot. It's good. It's got a good pass blitz in it too, so not something I would say spam the whole game, but game on the line, Devontae is going to get the ball. Especially when I'm good at doing that. Eventually he was going to come back playing fucking man coverage, and that's what he did. He thought he was slick trying to mix that shit up between cover 3 and cover 1. He's like, bro, the only difference is if it's cover 3 and he's got his back turned to the quarterback, you throw it right there. As soon as he turns back. Cover 1, you got to wait till the receiver runs to the cornerback's depth before he turns around. So you can't throw it until he turns around. Once he turns his back, he's vulnerable. Any one of those receivers I could get. Now, his backside, I don't know. It's like the field side doesn't get a very good look. I guess if you're a right-hand quarterback, the right side of the field might play your quarterback a little bit smarter, I guess. So that's why I do tend to throw cross-body on this throw. So if we draft Penix next year, my throws might go to the right side of the field, Because I'm thinking maybe the quarterback's arm is basically going to signal, or whichever way he's looking, whichever way his helmet's facing. As you can see, as soon as he runs to the depth, see how that corner doesn't turn his back? See both of them guys, as soon as they run it, their eyes are still to the quarterback on that side of the field. But if you look at the back side, their eyes aren't to the quarterback. Y'all see the difference? See how they turn their back to the quarterback? And that really, man coverage, that's the weakness of man coverage. So if you're a man guy, I'm not saying that you can't run it. Preferably do not run man to the backside of the quarterback throw. So you might have to put these guys in an adjustment, or you might have to play zone one side of the field, man the other, if necessarily you're still going to have a zone over there because people run a lot of meshes, and you can't run man versus mesh concepts because someone going to get open because especially teams people be using, they're going to have a speed demon somewhere, 94, 96, 97, 98 speed, just running across the other way to the field. So you got to kind of be careful with that. This the one where I got him. Like he's trying to run a little screen or something. I don't know what the fuck that was. That was a bad route. Why you got both of them guys running straight to the flat? I don't know if he tried to chip block and it forced him. It was like maybe a failed screen. It's like based how they're running, I'm thinking it was probably a screen. Maybe let's see if this is a smash concept from the two birds. I don't understand what he was doing over there. But like I said, sometimes I'll send that corner if I feel like I can cover him or kind of just shade over in his area to make him not want to throw that. Now, a good user could probably back shoulder my user, but I just kind of hang out in that area just to kind of, make them think about it. Really, that's really what you want to do. If they think about it and you're sending pressure, bro, the pressure is going to come through. All right, so this is the 3-4 odd versus the Trey White flex. I kind of switched off from the 4-3-6-1 that I was using. Granted, I would get some good heat versus Trey White flex, but my issue was trying to get enough guys in their assignment fast enough. With this, I don't have to do as many adjustments. All I got to do is just slide the line, spread the linebackers, which is pretty simple. And then I really just got to make 2 zone adjustments instead of making like 3 or 4 zone adjustments. Because my user's already in a zone. When I'm running the 4-3-6-1, usually I'm trying to get on the linebacker. But in here, I'm a little more flex with the free safety. I can play the deep, whatever it is. So if they want to mesh deep, the number 3, because I have him in the inside quarter. This is the key play for this. Because if he goes vertical, he's mine. Inside quarter, if he goes vertical, he's mine. If he cuts in, someone's going to pick him up, all right? That inside quarter is going to take the number 2 if he runs a wheel route over here to the outside. That's a little thing I've started to use versus like mesh concept, because most people that run meshes like to run the little wheels off the backside. So when you have the safety down and they run a wheel, that safety would usually pick the wheel route up. I don't think I might have put it on here, but because I think I had it manned up. So sometimes there's like a secondary adjustment. If he's manned up, he'll play the number 3. So he goes to play the number 3. I could have been a little lenient and just played down on that. I probably could have took the tight end given the situation. But pay attention how the linebacker just kind of mirrors the running back. He doesn't get blocked. He just mirrors them off. So it kind of makes it like if he does throw it, bro, that's that's going to be like a loss of 3 or 4. Another thing about it is we're sending 1, 2, 3. We're still sending 6, but I feel like the pressure getting through. You could probably get a loss, like a bigger loss of yardage on your sacks running this blitz versus the 4-3-6-1. 4-3-6-1, you basically just get them. It's a pocket sack. Whereas this one, you kind of fluster the pocket, and you could probably get, 3 or 4 more extra yards off of your sack. So, I mean, it's just really just preference, I guess. I'm kind of looking. Usually, when I like late in games, I do get lazy. I just start spamming 4 verts, especially when I know they can't stop it. Like, man, or not. Ooh, somebody got pancake. He trying to use D-line rush. I don't get that, man. Like, dude, my man's got 92 strength and he's 345 pounds. He shouldn't be falling on his fucking ass like that. That's the shit I don't get. Um, but what I'm gonna start doing, I gotta start doing this. This side of the field is irrelevant. I'm not gonna throw field side with a fucking 86 throw power. So I need to change my routes because I mean, yeah, they're open. They do clear out the middle of the field, but it's like one thing I notice, like versus two man, like if I'm gonna throw that, it's got to be like right there, like as soon as he cuts. So I might have to change his route, kind of lab him. But you know, corner route's gonna be good, especially if you got like route tech or something. Don't run it with a small receiver that don't got release. I tried doing that early. Motherfucker fucked up and threw a pick. Don't throw no pick. I need to find a slot route that's going to complement that. I mean, he goes up and then it look okay because he switch off with the tight end. But I don't know. I gotta find something. Maybe if I smart route it, maybe I gotta shorten it up. Because I feel like versus two man, that route doesn't necessarily do what I need it to do. So I might do like a basic switch off concept with the corner strike and run him on an out route. And then I could, basically, I might have to lab it. Because, like I said, I don't, there's be some formations, I don't necessarily do the audibles or the hot routes that I need to. Sometimes I find myself, probably because of the huddle break being gone and trying to just get into the play without losing clock, you know. Because that's really what hurts me, man. It's like sometimes I try to get into a play check, and then I check to the play, and then I got to flip it because I realize, oh shit, I'm on the wrong side of the fucking hash, or this play doesn't work good for, being on the boundary side. I need to flip it, to where I have a better route concept on the boundary side. And it be like that sometimes. I wish they bring a feature back for the defense where you could save your adjustments as an audible for a formation. I don't know why they fucking like they digress, bro. Like PS2, I remember like PS1, like they were just doing like small features back then. Like they give us like a season mode, you know, nothing spectacular. Wasn't a dynasty. We had like a little season mode where you just go play your games and try to get to the Super Bowl or whatever, and it was okay. And then they had like little Madden cards that you could, you know, win with points that you earn. I don't remember, but they added like every year there was like a new feature that they would bring into the game. You know, like we went from helmets coming off. Like helmets coming off was a feature, bro. Like you used to be able to get hit, and fucking helmets would go flying off, and which is pretty fun. Like even after the play, then they had a feature, bro. You could hit the referees. Like if you were good, you could slide. You could hit the referees and shit. And the motherfuckers would get up fast as hell though. But it was funny when you hit them skinny ass motherfuckers. And then they had it was like every year they would add something legitimate. Like remember when the stiff arm was introduced? Like you would hit L2, I think it was L2 or R2, and motherfucker would be walking down the field with his arm out like this. He just hey, he just boop, boop, this stiff one. Like the stiff one was OP. when it was like that, because you could stiff arm and just have your motherfucker running like this. But now, like, stiff arm ain't as, unless you got like arm bar or something. Stiff arm ain't near what it was on PS2 days. Um, I remember I had Darren McFadden. Bro, them was some days. But we got to the point. I'm trying to remember. I'm thinking it was PS2, possibly PS3. They had an update, or it was a feature or update where you could save your user adjustments as an audible in every formation. I think that feature needs to come back to the game. Like, if there's any big sell with how fast paced that they want the game to be, being that they're more about presentation and getting into the gameplay and trying to make games go in and out faster so that people can get more reps or whatever. I'm thinking you need to bring that feature back to balance it out, because I'm gonna be honest, the game feels a little bit offensive oriented. Like, you go to the defenses and offenses, like, you only got so many defenses you can use, you know. But there's so many different types of trips, offenses, tray offenses, shotgun, bunch offense. Like they got so many variations, and you don't have a lot of variations on defense. So like that's just really the nitty gritty about it. Like the only thing that has variations is some of the dime defenses where you have the 1-3, the 2-3s, and the 3-2s and stuff like that.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a fun little clash in the AFC, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Well, we thought this could get interesting. Here's interesting. An onside kick to start this thing. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. They tried to give this home crowd something to cheer about early, but it failed. I don't know. Maybe you try that on the road to get some momentum. What about here at home?
Would agree with you totally on that. I think at home, you don't ever want to put your fans in a position where they're questioning what you're doing. And right now, they have to be in the stand saying, why would we even do that? We're already behind you. You don't need us anymore. And this one, boy, an unsuccessful attempt, that could really change the momentum of this game in a hurry.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll take this down to the 33. This is 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Mahomes.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Here's Pacheco once again. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City.
I'm alert faster than that. That shouldn't be freezing me.
Kelsey laying himself out in the zone. And the Chiefs are on the board first here in Vegas.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
Remove dead-eye accuracy
Now
from
after
the
the
game.
touchdown,
It's
here's
broken.
Butker on to kick it away. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Here we go.
And Garoppolo going to lead the Raiders up here 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. In motion is Austin Hooper. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. That one complete to Trey Tucker. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. In motion, the tight end. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. 2nd down and 4. Garoppolo going to change the look here. Now Garoppolo throwing on 2nd. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play on the catch and run covering 34 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. In motion is Austin Hooper. Counter play with Jacobs. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves it with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now they'll change things up. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. Over the middle, complete. It's Tucker. And the Raiders are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. To throw is Garoppolo. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Trey Tucker, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. In motion left, the tight end.
21.
They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Well, not content with the first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. And it's straight. It's Pacheco. Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
It's okay.
Isaiah Pacheco. 46 yards. And the Chiefs are able to move back in front. Butker on for the PAT. And it's up and good to make this now a 14-8 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were in the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10.
13. Flag. 11.
On play action, it's Garoppolo. He hits Adams complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Tucker. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll run right here with Jacobs. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10. As they've got things rolling on this drive. In motion is Austin Hooper.
White.
On first down, Garoppolo.
Oh, shit.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. From just across the midfield stripe, here's a 2nd down and 6. Here's Mahomes to throw. He's going to float this over the middle, deep.
More bullshit.
This is caught inside the 5. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
Be able to throw it that far when you got pressure in your face
and the
like
Chiefs
that.
are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. Mahomes will throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. If they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Garoppolo's throw into the hands of Hooper. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Hey, alert! Alert! Alert!
A quick throw out to Adams on the perimeter.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it'll be second down. The Garoppolo's going to change the play. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 37-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Garoppolo hustling him back to the line now. Back to throw again. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Trey Tucker with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders have got it back to within a score. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. They're going to try and run. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on. Both sides moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab?
This is intercepted. Picked up by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. If there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Trey Tucker on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Raiders are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half.
When the football start lighting up, like these NBA jams, he's on fire!
Give him the lead here as we get on towards halftime.
I'm in the zone right now on offense.
Unit as they run up and send this one away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone.
Oh, bullshit.
He's past the 30. Cole Hardman. He might take this all the way.
It's game. Game is game.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
But I did see that he has half steam and now he's burnt out.
On the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing,
One of them games, so
the most, the one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it
none
comes
who
to
has it
special
last.
teams.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll make this a 6-point game. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And no chance to get away as they'll get it down at about the 17-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
Meanwhile, Garoppolo's throw pulled in by Renfro. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Garoppolo changing the play. Now a play fake here on first down. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
This time they stay on the ground.
Running
And
them,
this will
keep
go
on
as a
running.
short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. We'll leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Garoppolo's and this throw brought in here by Mayer. First target, first catch, and a first down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And this is going to be a Raiders first down. There's good running, gets it to about the 44. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Garoppolo on first down. Here's Tucker, complete on the right side. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up second down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On second down, Jacobs. And he'll take it down shy of 45 at the 46. Well, they'll send Adams in motion left. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. On the move to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. And now they're in the hurry-up. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo.
I see not getting picked off. Ow.
Down he goes. That was Nick Bolton rushing in and burying him behind the line. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
A partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Here's Jacobs, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. One more time with Jacobs. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Were you as surprised as I was that they actually ran it on 2nd down there? I thought that they would go ahead and throw it in every situation here.
They've thrown for 3 touchdown passes. Now here, I think they probably go back to the air.
Yeah, I think so. But ordinarily, 2nd down is when you run your play fake, your play action, show run, and throw the ball. Now they brought up 3rd down. They'll have to throw it anyway.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. So that a definite deflator there on the interception.
Yeah, you work your way down the field thinking you're in position for a go-ahead score. But all it takes is one errant throw, and this one winds up a turnover.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Another important 4th quarter series. There he goes, left side.
Fucking AI diving for no reason.
Steam. The race is on. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Doesn't need enough time. You need to bring the huddle break back.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Chiefs 33, Raiders 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Second and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Garoppolo gets it downfield to Mayer. And he'll be corralled well outfield right around the 40-yard line. Now the big play pushes him all the way out to the 40 now for first down.
21, 21. Here we go.
At the 40-yard line.
Hey, gun. 2, 2, 2. Set hut.
On play action, now Garoppolo. And incomplete on the deep ball.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
On second down, here's Garoppolo. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
65.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. He's going to take another shot here. He's got a man, complete. An excellent gain, 35 yards. And quickly they get to the line.
11.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. Could not hang on. Second down coming up.
It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
11.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Devontae Adams, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Raiders go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. And they'll try a little razzle-dazzle. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. Oh, it's loose, and the Raiders have it. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. That one into the hands of Adams downfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Devontae Adams with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Raiders answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. They run it with Pacheco from the gun, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Mahomes now to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add too much control on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the fourth quarter. Got to feel pretty good as a defense.
And the Raiders have got it. Finally first time this game, multiple defenders in there to drop him. Now Mahomes got to have this one. And this one is incomplete. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on fourth down. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position.
Here we go. 21.
On first down, Garoppolo. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. From the 41, here's 2nd and 3. To throw is Garoppolo. That's caught by Tucker. And he's taken down inside the 40. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw, Garoppolo. That is incomplete.
I guess they figured with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times, trying to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. To throw is Garoppolo. This is caught by Tucker. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he stopped immediately there. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Here's Garoppolo tossing quickly on the right. Touchdown!
GG's, bro.
Adams finishing strong with 3 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Raiders will add to their fourth-quarter lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. On is the Raider kickoff unit now, as they will send this one away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Why would you come back out in there now?
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Then shut it down.
Mahomes will throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Finding Hardman. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
Oh, Dennis, stop telling him.
Left side, it's a foot race. And he
What a
takes
fancy
it
shit, bro.
into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So with just under 40 seconds to go, you figure this is going to need to bounce their way if they have any shot. And it's the Raiders that'll come up with it. And that will put victory in sight for the silver and black.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now Garoppolo. Open man is Tucker. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use Chargers here in the final stages. Second down and 3. Garoppolo to throw.
Man.
That is intercepted.
Bullshit.
Trent McDuffie.
Stop diving on the fucking ground.
Taking it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Bullshit ass
My,
dude.
how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
Now Mahomes, open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Well, if you're a fan of offensive football, this game is for you because this one's been much more like a tennis match than a football game. Back and forth, and there's another example right there of another big play in the passing game.
Mahomes. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They'll come up now. This is second and long. Mahomes.
Man.
And he's across for the touchdown. And
You gotta
it's
push the
likely
game.
a game winner. Here are the closing
Those
stages.
mid adjustment.
Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
Back to what I was saying earlier, bro. They need to let you save adjustments. Had the defense stop where you at. Just fucking quick adjust. Fucking be stalling you.
Now after the
Lagging.
touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
This is first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
The only thing that killed me is those stupid-ass fucking quick adjustments.
Understandably so. Not only did they get the win,
I had the defense to stop it, too.
fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end
He
sports
scored off
cars.
of a
What's the top
fucking
gear you can get
mid-adjustment
into?
where it made me fucking do that shit right there.
Everything clicking for them in
That
this
needs to be
contest,
removed
the
from
kind
the
of
game.
performance that they're going to cherish.
I'm trying to put a corner in a fucking adjustment. That's the only reason he scored. Because of that bullshit. Like that right there. They need to take that out of the game. I was trying to set it up. Like they would have let me set the play up and save it on a previous play, then that would have been alright. He got lucky with this shit. I don't know what Bennett was fucking doing. I should have bailed him out. Honestly, sometimes the better player doesn't always win it. No. 4 picks hurt. Obviously, 2 came late in the game. Turn that shit on conservative so he couldn't break no more tackles. Tucker and Adams got fucking 150 apiece. No, I probably should have ran the ball when I was up 10. The game was already over at that point. That's just a part of me that I gotta do away with, bro. If the game's over, just run the ball, man. Just get out of it. Stop trying to run the score up. I know I know I like doing it, but two possession game, I just gotta remind myself, man, there's more to it than that. Just don't try to run the score up. Because every time I try to run the score up, get stingy, the bullshit happens. I need to get me some sleep for work tomorrow, fellas. I appreciate y'all tuning in.